Hey, uh, so this is like the second time that I'm filming this video and I don't really have any makeup on. I kind of just like quickly ran upstairs and sadly this video is going to be kind of quick, but I'm having some technical difficulties. The camera that I bought, which is right here, I just bought the camera body. For some reason, when I film, it's like super grainy and I don't know what's going on. When I got the camera, I got it from Amazon, and when I got it, like it looked like it was almost used, and I just bought like the camera body, so I don't know. So right now we're just filming on my iPhone, so I can't do like a super long video because it's gonna like make my iPhone get mad because then the file's too big, so just bear with me. But I don't actually have the pump with me right now because my son is sleeping and it's in the room that he is sleeping in, and I don't want to go in there and like wake him up. So the Ameda Mya Joy, my review. I love the Ameda Mya Joy. At first, I didn't like it. And that was because they didn't have my flange sizes. The size that came with the pump was a 28 and a 24. And I'm like less than that. I'm like a 19 or like a 17, 18, depending. So I, ended up hacking the pump to use my extra small pump and pals and my Medela parts because they didn't have my flange size. So I couldn't really like use the parts that came with it. Also, I will link up above. I think it comes out this way. I will link up above my unboxing of the Mya Joy so that you guys can check that out. So they didn't have my size, so I started using my stuff that I normally use. Like I said, I hacked it and I sat down and literally like nothing was coming out. I was pumping. I could feel like that there was, stuff happening, but like no milk was coming out. And I was like, what is going on? Like, this is so weird. And so I kept turning up the suction, which you're not really supposed to do, but I was kind of like, what is like, why isn't this working? So I ended up like just not getting any output on that pump. And so for that session, so I ended up having to like go and get my Sonata and like ended up just pumping with the Sonata. And I was like, what the heck? Like, why isn't this working? Like maybe I got like the wrong pump. So I contacted customer service. They contacted me, which customer service, top marks to you. They were like, oh, you can't hack this pump. It voids the warranty. And the pump will not work correctly if it's not being used with the parts that come with it. And I was like, wow, because I felt like I never heard that from customer service. Like most of the time when I've called and said that I'm using other parts, like other companies are always like, yeah, that's fine, like whatever, if you need to use a different flange, that's fine, because like a lot of time, we're not all the same. So they were like, no, you have to use the parts that come with it. We actually have this really cool insert, which I wish I could show you. I'll see if I can put a picture of it here. But we have this like silicone stretchy insert that we can send to you for free, and they overnighted it, and it'll make the flange a 21 millimeter or smaller, which is what she said, but it wasn't or smaller, like it was just 21 millimeters. But I got that next day in the mail, which was like awesome, and put it into the flange, and I was able to pump that way. That being said, it like wasn't my actual size, so I really like couldn't use the pump multiple times a day because I would get pain because it's not my size, but my output came back to exactly what I normally get. And I fell in love with the pump because it's super quiet, super easy to use. It's really small, like it literally just fits into my hand. It's like the size of this toilet paper roll, which, I don't know why I just showed that, but okay. It's a closed system. It has double pumping or single pumping, and it has a battery pack in the back and also a clip. So you can clip it onto your pants, walking and pumping, like you can totally do that. They did also say too, which I thought was interesting on the customer service rep, she said that I can't actually scrub the pump parts. Like I have to just rinse them and then very gently clean them with soap, which I'm not really sure how you're supposed to do that because it seems like you are supposed to scrub it, but I guess like gently. I still scrubbed mine, and then I just let it air dry. She said they can't go into a UV sterilizer, which I have, as you guys know. So I didn't put it in my Wubby. I just like let it air dry, and it did clean really well. But that's just kind of something to note. I thought that was kind of interesting that the cleaning instructions were a little bit different, and it didn't mention that in the user manual, I think. I just don't remember reading that, and I feel like I definitely would have read that because I'm kind of, you know, I am somebody who reads the user manuals, but just something to note. But I honestly feel like this pump would be so great for the mom who's on the go. If you're like, you know, which pump should I get? Should I get the Ameda Joy? Should I get the Ameda Mya? The difference between the two is that the Ameda Joy is battery powered. So they're essentially the same. They look a little bit different, but the Joy has the battery pack where the Mya you have to plug in to use it. So, and the other thing is that you can have the Mya Joy plugged in and use it at the same time. So like I had it plugged in before I started using the battery pack, and it worked completely fine. The other thing that I do want to note is that the LED screen on the Mya Joy, you can see it outside, which I love. Like that's what you want. Like you want to be able to bring your pump anywhere and see your LCD screen. Because my Medela Sonata, when I go outside, I can't see it. So I just kind of like look really close and it's weird. But I absolutely loved that pump, and I do want to thank Ameda for reaching out to me. They wanted me to do a review on the pump, but I had literally just placed an order for the pump on Amazon. So they were like, oh, okay, well, just do your review, you know, and let us know what you think. So thank you so much for reaching out to me. I hope that we can work more in the future. Because I did really like this pump. I won't necessarily be using it because of the flange size issue, but I still really will recommend it, and I think that you guys should check it out. The price point is awesome. It's totally doable. It's not like a $300,000 pump, you know. I think it ranges from like 140 to 160. I'd have to like look. I'll put it here on the screen, but and I'll link everything down below so that you guys can check it out. I'll also link Aeroflow so you can check to see if you can get it free through your insurance, or maybe it's an upgraded option. I'm not sure yet. I haven't checked that out. But definitely, like, even if it's an upgrade option, you know, you'd only have to pay like a couple more bucks to get that battery power option, which I think is like a must. Like, you want to be able to just walk around and pump. Like, that's, you know, that's true hands-free pumping, I guess. Where a lot of pumps, I feel like they say that they're hands-free or that they're portable, and you have to still like plug them into an outlet, and that's like not portable. But speaking of other pumps, I am actually going to be reviewing the Motif Luna battery powered pump. I just got that pump in the mail a couple days ago, and after I'm done filming this video, I'm going to go pump with it and see how I like the rechargeable battery, and then give you guys my review. And then I do want to, if you guys want, I was thinking of doing a comparison between the wall adapter version of the Luna and the battery, just to see if there is any difference. It would be interesting to see, but thank you again, Motif, for sending that to me. And you know, it's just been such a blessing to do this. Backwards or something. I feel like it's crookedy, but I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying so hard to get this technical stuff in order. I'm actually thinking I have to return this camera that I bought because it's just like not working, and I'm really confused why it's like making everything so grainy. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will be doing more soon. And if you are new here, welcome. We would love to have you subscribe and join us in this fun journey of pumping. But I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will see you in my next.